Hey there, it's Colin Dart with milehimodern.
Johnny Kellogg with Artisan Home Loans.
And we wanted to jump in and discuss a transaction that's becoming more and more advantageous as the market develops into the fourth quarter and probably into the next year of 2024. The move up purchase, so the sell then buy, often contextualized as a contingent purchase. So you have a bunch of equity in one property. You need to free up this equity in order to purchase a replacement property. Of course, with the market dynamics right now, the buy side is a little bit more of an easy play and you can be more strategic with the purchase. Then, of course, you have to turn around and sell. Two interrelated transactions that oftentimes, because one may be optimized, the other has to be compromised. And so brought Johnny on because he has some solutions to navigate this, to be able to more or less optimize both transactions. So capitalizing on the maximum amount of equity for your sale and having plenty of time to be strategic and turn around and leverage the market to your favor on the buy side.
Yeah. Contingent offers are kind of like you said, becoming more common in this market, just because there's less competition. But from your perspective, contingent offer can put you into a little bit of a hole. Not only could it require you to have to take the first offer that comes your way on the sale of your home, but it could also require you to potentially have to move twice.
Sure.
And so on the lending world, we have come up with some solutions to help avoid this. And the biggest problem is typically the down payment needed for that next purchase, like Colin alluded to, is completely tied up in the current home. So how do you access those funds without selling? Well, the first solution, the most common solution, is something known as a bridge loan. So what a bridge loan does is it's essentially a second mortgage on the home you own. It allows you to extract the equity in that home, put it down on the new property so that you can qualify for a mortgage and get into that new home. And then once you've sold your departure residence, the bridge loan would get paid off. So really all you're doing is just extracting that equity early in order to put down on a new home. So oftentimes the problem with a bridge loan is the qualifying, right? So when you go to qualify for a bridge loan, you're not only having to qualify for that bridge loan, but also the mortgage on your current home if you have one, and the mortgage on the new property. So that's 3 loans you're having to qualify for, in addition to other debts you have like car payments and student loans and whatnot. And so a lot of buyers' incomes just can't support that. When a bridge loan doesn't work, we have cash program solutions. High level, what these solutions allow for is for us as the lender to front the cash for you to purchase the new home in your name. So rather than taking out a mortgage on the new home, we front the cash. It allows you to purchase the new property. You can move into that new property. And then, now that you've moved out of your old home, you can button it up, stage it, and take the time to sell it for potentially a higher price.
Yes. Yeah, from a realtor standpoint, of course, trying to optimize both transactions, having a home that's unoccupied, that can be staged, that can be open for showings, preferred. You can also time things depending on how your purchase side of the end goes. So you can take your time, be deliberate with the purchase, and then turn around, polish up the property, get it prepared for market, and then really capitalize on the ability to have a vacant, well-staged, well-marketed property versus living in it, dealing with showings, etc.
Yeah, and then once that home has sold, right, you take the time, you get it sold, you get a great price for the home. We now step back in and put you into a permanent mortgage on the new home. So there's this in-between period where you do own both properties, but we're not necessarily qualifying you for a mortgage, which allows us to easier qualify you for the ultimate loan.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you came on. I mean, we're always looking for options, opportunities in the current market, because I assure you there are plenty, and helping our clients make moves. That's what we're here to do. So I always appreciate the partnership from Artisan Home Loans, Mr. Kellogg coming through.
Yeah.
Feel free to reach out to either of us if you have questions. Until next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Ciao.